Hello boys, how are we doing? Hope you're having a great day. Today, yet again, your boy's gonna help you with the best center backs in La Liga below 100k so that you can win more games this week in league. And yes, I will tell you my thoughts about VARANE and the likes, but in reality, we're mainly looking at the players that are below 100k. First of all, I always like to ask, who is your current centre back? Your boy, he's in Klosterman. I packed him on tradable. I'm very happy with him. He absolutely cracked with Shadow. Third of all, don't you dare forget to follow, bro, because you're gonna follow today or tomorrow. More than likely, this is not even the first bit you have watched from your boy Crunch. So we're gonna make it to 100k by the end of the year. You may as well follow now. Let's get right into it. You know what's funny? The market has gone down so much on low rated cards that it comes to a point where finally I am right. Maybe you have seen my previous bits where I talked about starter centre backs, and all of those starter centre backs that I always moaned about for the price are finally the price that they are supposed to be. So now I can 100% recommend everyone and their moms that are watching to get Nacho Fernandez. This guy for 1.6k, absolutely beautiful. Before, when my guy was 3, 8, 9, 10k, bro, get away. Now that he's 1.6, he's perfect to be brought into your team. Perfect. Same. Conde 1.9, beautiful pricing to bring into your team. There's a high chance they will could even drop a bit further. So I will still say, if you buy them at 1.6 and they go to 800 coins, doesn't matter, because that was a great deal. These cards for that price are an absolute steal. Then Ruben Beso, people were paying 2k for him. Now he's 800, where he belongs. What about Murillo? Murillo is 1.5, which is actually too pricey. 1.5 when you could get my guy Nacho for 1.6. You are mad if you don't get Nacho for 1.6. And yes, well, actually, it's a bit limited now that I look at it in La Liga, but more than likely you're watching this weeks, months after I even created this tutorial. So I'll go as far as to say that if you're looking for a center back, what we're looking for is over 80 pace. First of all, Eder Militao is absolutely cracked. He's one of the best center backs in this league. 100%. You could say he's superior to Nacho, mainly because he has better acceleration and sprint speed combo. I think when they are both the same, players just feel quicker than when it's like one has 3-4 points more than the other. In Nacho's case, one is 72 and the other is 83. So when you apply Shadow, it's going to be 93 and 82. For some reason, for me, that feels a bit slower than it should be. For me, maybe for you, it's different. Maybe, I'm getting the facts wrong here, but that's how I feel. I think players like Paulista are players that you should stay away from. The GIMENEZ, yet again, 1.1k when you could be getting Nacho for 1.6. You're absolutely mad. Then Diego Carlos is absolutely broken this FIFA. I think he's going to continue to be relevant for the next 2-3 months until we get like either a promotion for Diego Carlos. There is no way EA is not making a promo for this guy. Even if he doesn't get a touch this year, they're going to have to do a promo for him, because I don't feel like La Liga is going to get a better center back. If there is already a promo for him, I'll 100% say that, more than likely it's worth it. This car is cracked. He needs more jumping strength overall to make him into a more fitted car for the next months. But overall, for now, 87 pace, I think it's cracked. It's perfect, especially with how AI is working this year. He's absolutely massive as well in game. This UMTITI, GIMENEZ, FELIPE, stay away from. I feel like if you get Lenglet, you're a bit crazy. I feel like Diego Carlos is better. At least when I have played against Diego Carlos, he's absolutely correct. He has a bit more pace, less defending. But overall, at the end of the day, you're going to apply Shadow and Lenglet anyways. And having 99 defending against 90 is kind of the same, if I'm honest with you. AI defending is broken anyways. And like defending overall is just a garbage when you do it yourself. So it doesn't matter if you're 99, 90, 100, 200, 300. You're always going to suck anyway. So you may as well go for pace. I think VARANE, with 82 pace, he's just, again, another broken card. 92 is literally as if you had a winger as a centre-back, but at this time, this centre-back is actually a centre-back who has insane defending. So yeah, that's one of my favorite. A lot of people go for Ramos. They're like, yo, should I get Ramos, blah, blah, blah. I think 71 pace is a bit slow. I would rather have you take Diego Carlos and VARANE or something like that than Ramos and VARANE and use the coins for the right back or left back. Now, I'm going to give you some options, because right now, as I have told you already, the prices are a bit, down for some cards, high for some cards. That is, if say for example, I would just give you an option. If you were in the market and you had less than 50k to get a centre back, it would be a bit hard for you to pick someone else other than Militao. It'd be like, okay, yo, I want Militao. And then who is the partnership? You'll be saying, okay, cool, I can just get Nacho. But at the end of the day, maybe you want someone that has more defending than Nacho. Maybe you want someone pacing than Nacho. And in reality, you can't, because you either go for Militao or the Carlos, which is a 100k partnership. But to have a partnership that both of them are like 20k is a bit hard. So what we do is we go to different positions. And I'm here to tell you that I think Acuna could be an insane sentiment. Actually, you could even try him centre back if you wanted to. I just feel like normally when we get a fullback as a centre back, what we're trying to look for is over 80 pace, so that, remember, they're gonna be on low chem. So I think Berchiche is the perfect card. Like, I've used him as a centre back. He's cracked. I think with Shadow, he's gonna be on 7 chem if you have the manager. I think 89. Everything I have told you goes in here. This guy can jump, strong. He has defending. He has space. He goes for 2k, which is an absolute steal. When he was 3k, I bought him when he was 6. I used him. I loved him. I sold him already because I have a different team. But for anyone that's looking for a Liga team, I think this guy, if you cannot get Militao yet, I think this guy is an alternative. Even he's not even better than Militao, if I'm honest with you. It all depends on, you know, how things go. He has high defense attacking work rates. But look at this, okay? Look at this. More than likely by this moment you have realized, but I want to bring awareness about these type of things and why my information is so valuable. See, this right back Kyle Walker is 120k. Not a single one time anyone has thought, yo, let's play him centre back. Not anyone that when they say it, people listen. Because there's people here that, you know, on the comments said use him as a centre back, but no one listen. He's a high. So people, nah, you know what? As a centre back, high, no, crunch. That's, yeah. Look at him when he became a centre back. He was for 400k. Do you think people are not gonna use him? People are calling him the best centre back they have ever used, bro. Only because he's a centre back, bro. You can save 300 coins. The upgrade is only one, whatever. And you can use Anchor on this guy on 7k. On 7k, bro. That literally, you could have done that before he got the inform. But no one sees that because everyone's like, it looks ugly on my chemistry, blah, blah, blah. Yo, dude, I'm telling you, bro. If this Berchiche was a centre back, everyone will be screaming for Berchiche. Everyone. But because he's a left back, blah, 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 no one is screaming about him except me. I'm telling you, this guy is cracked. If he gets an inform, he's going to be the best centre back in this league. Better than Varane. Believe me. Mark my words. Now, other players, you could, okay, arguably you could use players like Renato, like Lodi as a centre back. I have realized in this FIFA, I don't know how it's gonna be in the future, I've realized that crossing, even though it's cracked, the thing with crossing that people are not realizing is that people are not crossing to the head most of the times. Most of the OP crosses are crosses that are literally like leg length. So players don't actually have to jump, if you get me. So in reality, you could use short centre backs as centre back. If I'm honest with you, I made a mistake, and I will show you a player that I used as a centre back. I made a mistake, and I used Navas as a centre back. And in all honesty, this guy as a centre back was really good, and I know he can jump. He doesn't have strength. I used him as a centre back, and I'm not gonna lie, for 2 games I used him on Division 1, and he was really freaking good. He was really freaking good in the position. No one ever crossed. Yes, when someone crosses, blah blah blah, you're gonna be in a tough spot. But in, like, for what you're gaining, if you put like pros and cons, as in the prices you're actually paying for players that can jump and the prices that you could be paying for these players that cannot jump, I think the pros outweigh the cons by a lot. So I'm also here to tell you, I'm not telling you use Navas, you know, he cannot jump or strength, but maybe a player like Kappa, you know, he's quite short, but at the same time, if you put Anchor on him, I mean, more than likely I would tell you to put Shadow on him, and you put him on 7 chem, you know, 89 pace, 80 defending, perfect link to Berchiche. He's 175, but he can jump, strong, stamina, aggression. He's a high, just like Walker. No one can tell me an end because he's just like Walker, just like I like Walker, who, when he became a centre back, everyone went crazy for him. So yeah, that's just me trying to bring awareness around you know, some center backs that you can use as a center back. People will argue as well that you could use Carvajal as a center back. I don't know. I don't see anything special about Carvajal, especially when I see the price. You know, when I'm trying also to look for alternatives, I'm like, I want a card that's cheap. I just want them to be cheap, so it actually makes sense to, you know, outweigh the cons. But with a player like Carvajal, 14k with only 80 pace, I know he can blah blah blah, he can do everything, but like 14k, dude, when you could be just getting Nacho, who at the end of the day he's cheaper and will do a better job. Nah, a player like Kappa, 10 times cheaper. You know, that's why I prefer players like him. So it's all things to have into consideration. So I always like to end it with a note, as in me telling you who will I pick. So if I had below 10k, I'll 100% go for Berchiche. If I had 20k to pick two center backs, more than likely I'll go for Berchiche and see if I can get Militao. If I cannot get Militao because he's more expensive than that, then I'll get Nacho. If not, I'll be looking at seeing if in that time of FIFA there is, you know, other crazy new center backs, other new promo cards that people are overlooking. More than likely I'll be here to tell you those. So I'll just be looking and I'll be doing my best to get over 80 pace. Defending is not that important, but it's important. Physical is not that important, but it's important. When I mean this, I mean pace is more important than defending and physical. So look at pace first, and then if the physical and defending are low, then stay away. I'll give you, as I gave you an example, Navas. You know, you look pace, wow, insane, wow, 80 defending, and then 58 physical. It's like, maybe I don't want him as a center back, you know. So next up, Kappa. Oh, 83 pace. Fuck, he has 88 physical and 75 defense. Oh, yo, you know what? I'm willing to give this guy a chance because defending is broken anyways, you know? Like, it's bad to defend anyways. You have to defend manually to make things happen. So it doesn't matter if it's 80, 100, 300, 400. I mean, I'm saying, don't get 10 defending, 20 defending. At least allow the guy to be positioned. But you have to defend manually anyway. So yeah, if you find value, leave a like. Love you all. See you all. Goodbye.